We cashed again last night to make it 4-0 on our MLB videos in July, and we'll look to carry that momentum into a showdown today between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies, where we have a money-making spot on the side. I'm Steve Seagrave from SportsMemo.com. I'm the featured handicapper today over at SportsMemo. I have a 5% play locked and loaded, and it's half off since I'm the featured capper, so I'd encourage you guys to go check that out. Running really hot in the MLB, and we're looking to cash another one today. But for now, you guys know what to do. Hit that like button if you guys enjoy the content. Subscribe to the Wager Talk channel, and let us know in the comments who do you guys have in this game or any game on the MLB slate today. Checking the comments and responding back to you guys throughout the night. So like I said, big victory last night. Cashed on the Red Sox money line at plus money. It was looking dicey early on. They dealt with the rain delay. Tanner Houck was not sharp when he returned from that rain delay. Nestor Cortez was. They find themselves down 3-1 with only 2 outs left for the Red Sox, and they get the big 2-run blast out of Yoshida, forces extra innings, and then we get the big 2-run blast out of Rafaela and get the job done. Red Sox prevail. Like I said, we look to carry that momentum into today at 4-0 on our MLB July videos. Today we got Atlanta Braves at Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch, 7:15 p.m. Eastern, and we basically have a pick'em. Braves -112, Phils -108. The total sitting at 8.5. Big victory last night for the Phils. They went 8-6. Turner has been on fire recently. 2 home runs last night again, and that was enough to put the Phillies over the top. Today we got Spencer Schwellenbach, a righty, going for the Braves. 1-4 record, 5.68 ERA, and a 1.26 on the whip. He'll be opposed by the Phillies ace Ranger Suarez. He's 10-2 on the year, 2.27 ERA, and a great whip below 1, 0.99. Schwellenbach's coming off a spot here where he got beat up by the Pittsburgh Pirates. 4 earned runs on 5 hits in only 5 innings. It's been mostly a season of downs for Schwellenbach. Braves have lost 4 of his last 5 starts, and he's really struggled against lefties. This would have been a nightmare spot for him if the Phillies still had Harper and Schwarber. Neither player is available today, but I still think this is a spot where the Phillies bats are going to do some damage against Schwellenbach. Looking at the other side of things, Suarez, he's coming off a bad outing himself. 6 earned runs on 10 hits on 4 2/3 innings against the Miami Marlins of all teams. However, that was at home, and he's preferred to pitch on the road if you look at it. He's much better on the road. 2.06 ERA and a 1.96 opponent batting average when he pitches on the road. So that really hasn't affected him. He's really handled this Braves lineup. Since 2022, he's faced him 8 times. He's got a 1.85 ERA and a 1.00 whip. So he's been dynamite against this Braves lineup. The current roster, because you got to remember, they're dealing with injuries themselves. Acuna Jr., that we've known about that for a while. But Michael Harris Jr. also on the shelf for them. But really the only guy that gets to him is Austin Riley. I think he's like 7 or 8 for 22 with at least 1 home run, maybe 2 against Suarez. But other than that, he's really handled the rest of the Braves lineup. The Braves are going to stack a bunch of right-handed bats against him, but that doesn't really affect Suarez. He's basically a splits against righties and lefties there. It doesn't really matter which side he faces. He's got a 213 batting average against right-handed bats, so he's not the right-handed bats aren't going to mess up Suarez. I think he pitches pretty well here and rights the ship after that poor start against Miami. Both teams have elite pens. They've been great. If you look at it, top 5, both teams, top 5 in ERA, WHIP, and xFIP over the last 30 days. So really, that's a wash. Phillies are still without their stars. We mentioned Harper and Schwarber being on the shelf, but they're still number 10 in batting average and in OPS over the last 7 days without those hitters. So this is still a dangerous lineup. We never get the Phillies at -108 money line, never mind with Suarez on the mound. I think he pitches well here. I think it's a big pitching advantage over Schwellenbach, and I think both teams dealing with injuries. I think the bats are a wash, bullpen's a wash, but Suarez is the difference here. I'm going Phillies money line, -108 official play. If you want my top play of the day, it's a 5% play, max bet, locked and loaded, over at sportsmemo.com. Like I said, I'm the featured handicapper today. so it's half off. Running hot in the MLB, 6-0 on our last 6 plays, 18-6 run as well. Makes us number 1 over the last 20 days in the MLB over at Sports Memo. And it's a 5% play, and we're 19-8 on those. We're on a nice run on our 5% plays. Like I said, it's half off, so I'd encourage you guys to check that out at sportsmemo.com. There'll be a link attached to the video. If you guys do me a favor and hit like on the way out, I'd appreciate that. You can check out my free plays over at Sports Memo and Twitter at StevesBook22. Good luck tonight, guys, and like I said, check out that 5% play. Featured handicapper today, half off. Good luck. Enjoy the games.